This year, the biggest trend that we're seeing is really productivity. There's obviously been trends historically where, there's some, lack of skilled workers in the industry, as well as lack of workers in the industry, which really are two challenges. And productivity is the solution to help improve, that over time. So really we're seeing, things, and our customers look for ways to do things better and more sustainably. How do we improve water quality? How do we, work faster so that way we can have more sustainable buildings long term? The biggest product I see this year is our Uponor Aquaport. This system right here saves 35% less hot water energy use, up to 40% less piping within your system, and it has more than 50% reduction in domestic hot water volume. And what this means for productivity for our customers is huge, and also for sustainability and water quality. This system works to avoid Legionella growth, and also, is quick to install, no gas, no electric, works completely off a heat exchanger and a proportional control valve, and is 30 minutes to replace if ever needed. I mean, when we're talking about our customer issues, this is a solution across the board.
I think the biggest trend is going to continue to be innovation to get those labor savings. People are hard to come by right now at all levels, and so to continue to have that labor savings in different products, I think will be big. And Joe will highlight some of the products that we have for that.
Yeah, talking about labor savings, our newer 585 HP, you look at it, reversible handle. What's great for that is for prefab work. So that means contractors can install in their shop, take it out there into the wild, and they can flip handles around, and makes it a lot easier for them. That's just one way that we're saving time on our contractors.
Well, for us, we think it is our LD3000 and 7000 series iron ductile butterfly valves. The big thing here is it's 14 to 60 inch, but it has this molded in liner.
This molded in liner it's a big deal for us. We used to stop at 12 inch. To continue it all the way through 60 truly is game changing for us. And what that really means from an installation standpoint, when you bolt it in and you do the cross pattern, just really make sure that stays in place.
I think the trends we are seeing are all consistent with where the world is going and has to go, and it started a couple years ago. It's all about decarbonization, electrification, and I think that trend is going to continue from now till 2050, really. You're seeing that in the car industry, and I think it is here in our industry. I think the hottest products are really, heat pump water heaters. You can see the product behind me. We are introducing several formats of heat pump water heaters. I think that shift is happening as we speak. The product you see behind me is a CO2-based heat pump water heater. When we went about this, we recognized there were two challenges in heat pumps and water heating. So the first challenge is with heat pumps, you're required to store huge volumes of water, and stored water, stagnant water that is stratified inherently produces bacteria, and so there is a lot of concern on who is really responsible for it. Manufacturer, engineer, end customer, who's going to take on that risk? So when we designed this product, we designed it to heat water on demand, and we store all the thermal energy in a battery, and we really don't store any domestic water. The other thing we found is we are going to bring essentially a refrigeration product into the plumbing industry, and it has to be super easy for contractors to work on. And we designed our units to be in modules, so the top and bottom half are completely separate. Contractors and plumbers don't have to go get any special license. They can easily undo the fluidic connections on our product and actually change out whatever they need for a customer. They don't need to really get into the refrigeration circuit at all.
So one trend that we've seen that we're really latching onto is we wanted to create a white paper on the trend of training. And so where this actually is talking about training is we're bringing back a lot of live in-person trainings, but as also in the last couple of years, we created a lot of virtual content. And within the last year, we created 16 different videos that we placed on our Franklin Tech online university Little Giant site, as well as YouTube. So it's really reaching out to the installer and just really understanding operation, maintenance, and troubleshooting. and also reaching the new people into the industry. So we've talked about workforce and how it's diminishing, but if we can really talk about our products, whether it's going to be HVAC or our condensate pumps, as well as our wastewater pumps, and really just bring them back into a better understanding on how great this industry is, and just have a quality product to install. Oh, our hottest product, I do have to really highlight the VCMA Pro. So we're introducing it this week actually at AHR, and this is going to have a lot of great features. It's a 1/30th horsepower condensate removal pump. It also features an external test lever switch, so you no longer have to fill that tank up with water to test to make sure that it's operating. And we also have an overflow detection safety switch that can either be wired into your basically the unit that's powering it, as well as an alarm system. But along with the material that we have that's created and made out of, we just have a lot of great features that we listen to our customers with our VCMA 15 and 20, and that's where we wanted to introduce the VCMA Pro.
Well, we're seeing a huge trend in beneficial electrification. It's in the press, it's in the news, consumers are talking about it, the trade is certainly talking about it. How are we moving away from fossil fuel fired equipment? And from our side of it, this is the System M. This is how we're answering how you can do hydronic heating, cooling, and domestic hot water production in one single unit without any fossil fuel production. The hottest product is going to be the air-to-water heat pumps, because what we're really getting into is having a complete package solution to deliver that heating, cooling, and domestic hot water that people want without producing any CO2, without the fossil fuels. And I think the pickup from the contractor side is going to say, how do I implement this? How do I put this into practice and deliver efficiencies that are 3 times more efficient than a furnace to my customer? And the System M here at Taco is a complete turnkey solution for that contractor to work with their homeowner to up the efficiency for every installation out there.